is amazing. Broccoli. And I have a lot of it. I've got probably 3 heads, which will get me 8 to 10 meals of meal prep. And I promise you, broccoli, the way I make it's a little different. I'm going to show you and explain it. But wow, it is amazing. When you haven't had it for 20-ish hours and you know you're about to eat it, it's the first thing that I go for in my pre-made meal prep. I don't go for the chicken, the jalapenos, the rice, straight for the broccoli. Like when it hits my mouth and I feel it go into my stomach, I start digesting it, I feel it. I don't know how to explain it, but when you get rid of the bad sugar and the bad fat and you start actually cutting the right way and learning how to eat right, your body really wants it. And that's good, because then you'll eat more of it and you'll be more open to eating it. You got to get through the first couple days, weeks, like I said, because it wasn't easy, because your body, you're a creature of habit. Like me going and getting that 99-cent soda at 11 p.m. right before I'm about to go to bed is absolutely ridiculous, because my body wanted and urged it. If you can want and need something like that, you definitely want and need something like this. Okay, that's broccoli. All right, now we're going to go into what I put with the spinach here. This is what I put with the spinach in the smoothie I make. All right, I know there was a recall a long time ago about the frozen fruit, so I'm the only one in the house that eats the frozen fruit. My wife, she cuts up her own fresh stuff in here, which is smart, because she doesn't trust that, you know, when is it ever going to stop? Nobody really knows, so I'm just taking a chance, but I'm doing fine. I'm feeling good. So again, getting Walmart frozen fruit again, even though there was a recall on it. So what I do is I go in the back, I measure out the amount of servings, which is 1. I put that many grams in with the spinach. I mix it up with some protein, which I'll explain in a different video. And it is really, actually really good. The fruit, you taste the fruit. You don't, after the first, second, third, fourth time you drink the smoothie, I promise you will not taste the spinach. The first and second time, you absolutely do 100% taste the spinach and you think, what am I doing? I'll never be able to do this. But like I said, the healthier you get and the more that you eat fresh foods, you urge it and you want it. Now I do not even taste it in my smoothie, and I need it every day, twice a day. And I love it, love spinach. So those are my greens. My greens are jalapeno, which isn't that green, but the spinach and the broccoli, super green, super good for you, packed with micronutrition. All right. Now, here's some of the other stuff I get. Because I'm still working out and I'm trying to go for a show or a competition, I get protein bars. Now, the misconception about protein bars is they're really hard to eat, which they actually are at first, because you're used to candy bars and how great candy bars taste and how much fat and sugar the candy bar has in it and how you really, really just want that flavor in your mouth going down, but you get nothing out of that. Once you get used to it, this is basically my cheat. This is like, I think about this, and this is what I eat when I'm really, really struggling a little bit, because to me, it's a candy bar. There's chocolate, peanut butter. It tastes like a candy bar now. I love it, and it's really not bad for you. It has 6 grams of fat, but 20 grams of protein, 25 grams of carbs. And when you're really struggling and you're thinking about eating something that you shouldn't eat, I grab one of those and I down it, and it's only 200 calories. It gives me a little chocolate, so I feel like I've got my urges down. I don't have those urges anymore, luckily. I did it quick, but it's probably because I'm so focused right now on doing this whole workout to compete thing. So if you're not doing a workout to compete and you're doing it just for a lifestyle change, you're going to want to get some anyway, because it mentally will trick you. You're getting chocolate and you think that you're having a candy bar. It's really a protein bar. Now, here's another thing that people want. Clif bars. I only eat one of these a day. This is another thing that happens when people want to be healthy. These are good for you, okay? In moderation. You can't have 3 at a time. You can't even have 3 in a day. Okay? It's about moderation. So they taste so good, I could probably eat this whole box right now and a couple out of this box. And I would be a little full. And then in about 2 hours, I could eat another box. That's how good these taste. But you can't. You got to control yourself because it has, I want to say, almost 10% of the carbs you need in a day in one bar. But it's good. They're good for you. They're made with oats, organic rolled oats. They're very delicious. So if I'm also urging something bad and I've already had my protein bar, I'm definitely going for this second. Don't eat this first and the protein bar after, because then you're going to get all mixed up. The Clif bars are almost like cheating, but in moderation, 1 a day is very good for you. Very, very good. I get the Cool Mint, and I eat it during my workout because it has a little bit of caffeine in it, and it gives me a little extra boost about halfway through my workout. It probably doesn't. It's probably a placebo thing, but for me, it works. So that's what I do. All right. What else do we have? Trying this new oatmeal. My wife found at Walmart. I read the back of the label, and I couldn't believe it. I thought it was too good to be true because I'm struggling to get the protein I need in 1 day. I'm at 200 and about 40, 250 I need to get in a day, and I'm struggling to do that. Yes, babe? Sure. Quickly. We're already at 16 minutes. I'm talking your ears off.
Actually, this is from the store, and it's brand new, and I bought it from the store.
Who bought it? Daddy bought it.
Daddy bought it for me. And then that's it.
Okay, now here's the protein. It's new. Never heard of it till she brought it home. Powerful oatmeal. I'm going to give it a try. 20 grams of protein. I'm going to mix it with my regular protein, my nuts, and the honey that I have in the morning. Because I've been struggling hard to get the protein I need a day. That's the only thing I've been struggling with. Everything else has been super good and super easy. But like I said, if I want to compete and build muscle as I cut, I need my protein intake to be a lot higher than a normal person. A normal person that just wants to lose weight and put on, healthy muscle, you're not going to be eating that much protein in a day. And like I said, I'll go through that kind of stuff in a different video because your macronutritions don't need to be like mine because I'm trying to go really hard here. My workouts are really crazy, which I'll show you one day, hopefully soon. I'm trying to upload, maybe 1, 2, 3 videos a week, if that. I don't want to overdo this and get, too crazy about it. Have this consume my life because right now this is consuming me. But it's a healthy, good change. And it's made a huge difference in my life. So I got those for the morning. I'm going to cut this video right now and come back in 2 seconds and show you how I prep the food that I bought. And then I can show you how to cook it, what spices to use, how to make it last longer, and all that. Because you're probably wondering, how could you meal prep for 11 days? What are you talking about? Truth is, a secret that not many people know, you freeze your food. You freeze your food and you come up with a nice little rhythm of taking one out of the fridge, taking one out of the freezer and putting it into the fridge to replace the one that you're about to eat. It thaws for 2 days. I keep 2 in the fridge and I just do that rotation. And everybody thinks that you can't keep chicken and food that long in the fridge, and you're right. So I do 2 days max. And I eat it, and the new one thaws, and everybody thinks it doesn't taste good, and I promise you, I will show you how it tastes good, okay, even out of the freezer. I can do 11, 12, 13 days right now. I will show you that we can meal prep for. I'll be right back.